Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kenny O, and guess what? We're drawing more Angry Birds, and I was playing Angry Birds right here. And, we even have videos on how to beat it in 3 stars. So I said to myself, we have videos on how to beat the game in 3 stars. Why don't we have a video on how to draw them? And that's why we're here today. And we're going to draw the bomb bird, which is probably the coolest bird in Angry Birds. And yeah, he's awesome. I like this guy. So we're going to start off with a circle because he's pretty much a circular bird. And, he's different. I mean, not different, but, he's circular. I'm going to draw, just as a reference image, probably the size of the little bird right there, the blue bird. Just draw a couple eyes. That'll give us a nice reference image of, look how quick. I draw a little blue bird, but we're drawing the blackbird, but give it a little size example. That way it's gonna look more like, oh yeah, you know what, that's what he looks like right there. So anyway, so we got the basic good shape down of the black bomb bird. And I'm gonna put this line of action and I'm gonna make it at an angle. I'm not gonna do straight up and down because it's looking just a little bit more kind of a 3D object. I'm gonna do the same thing coming around. Kind of looks like a basketball, but see how it's rounder? Like if I did this, it looks like a crosshair, right? It doesn't look 3D. And that's a good thing for making them have that volume. And I'll even leave those lines in just a little bit, those construction lines, because then it'll make it look rounder too in our drawing. So let's go ahead and add in his eyes. And there we go. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and just add like a little kind of right there under his eyes. And then we're going to have him kind of looking up because he's kind of facing up. So he's kind of like going up right now. And he's got a smaller beak. And it's kind of bigger at the bottom. So let's do that little sideways tear shape, or what do we call it? Sunflower seed. You can draw sunflower seed, right? Break it down to simple shapes, guys. It makes it easier to draw, and don't be afraid to do that when we're drawing. And it makes it easier to see in your head later on when you go to draw this guy, without a reference image, with just your mind. I found a secret. That's pretty cool. And that was an Angry Birds, and I'll give anybody 25 cool points if we can figure out where that sound is from. So, and we're going to draw a white circle following that line of action. See, that's like our roadmap. That's pretty much our crossroads for our drawing. It's really important, that line of action, both of them actually. So there we go. We added that eyebrow, and let's go ahead and add that other one. Yeah. So we're looking good. And, at the bottom he has this kind of like gray. So I'm just going to do some diagonal lines to kind of just sketch that in. And he has some circles around his eyes. So I'll come around here. And I'll do the same thing, some kind of diagonal line, kind of cross-hatching. Cross-hatching is kind of like this, though. Yeah, that's kind of a cross-hatching style. I'm just doing one kind of diagonal line shading, which I really like to do. And so we're going to do a line right here, and that's going to be for his little, excuse me, his little kind of feather fin. And it's just a line right here, and we're going to match that a little bit so it looks even. And there we go. We have our bomb bird, and we're ready to commit by adding some markers. And like I said in my other videos, if you want to make them look more stylized, go with a thicker outline. And I do that in some of my lunch bags. If you have some time, check out lunchbagdad.com, and you'll see. And it kind of looks cool too. It looks really good when you kind of stylize them. So there we go. And just make sure when we ink, we see our destination. Because sometimes when we ink, we're holding the paper at a bad angle and we don't really see where we're going, and we'll do this. Oh, it won't be that extreme, but yeah. And if you do something like that, it's almost start over time for your drawing. But that's just to give you an extreme example. Boom. Awesome. And what's cool sometimes too, if you do like a thick outline and you do kind of mess up just a little bit, you can fix it with there we go. You can fix it with you know, I'm much more comfortable with inking in real, like real paper. It's a little different feeling on a Wacom tablet. Like, I definitely like the paint on a Wacom tablet, but if I had my preference on inking, it would be on real paper. There we go. And so we got the thick outline, and let's say, you know, there's some spots where it looks not so right. We use a thinner marker, and we come by and just clean it up. There we go. Let's go make that bigger again. And, whoops. But anyways, what is your favorite bird? What is the flying pattern of a North Atlantic swallow? Was that Pacific or I don't know. Ah! That was Monty Python, by the way. And we'll leave that at 4. I forgot how it goes. But what is your favorite color? In the Holy Grail. Definitely worth a watch. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. There's our bomb bird. There's like our little tiny bluebird right there. I started him but didn't even finish. But you know, just to give you guys a size example, hey, look at that. Worked out almost pretty good. That's the fill bucket. It's another secret. I'm finding a lot of secrets, guys. But I want to thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you have a request for drawing videos, I'm taking requests, guys. I've done a couple already. I've done some Dragon Ball. That's coming up. I did Angry Birds. You know, it's either going to be me or Gene, and we will take those requests right now. It's a lot of me, but Gene will be getting in here doing some Optimus Primes and such. I'm going to be doing some cartoony and video game stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.